Fixing to internal stud framework, timber and metal frame. Stud framework must be designed and constructed in accordance with relevant building regulations. DeltaBoard fixed over plasterboard lined stud framework is fixed the same way as fixing DeltaBoard over unlined studs. Timber noggins must be installed between vertical studs and positioned to support the edges of the DeltaBoard. For 10 mm thick DeltaBoard, vertical studs should be set at maximum 300 mm centers. For 12.5 mm thick DeltaBoard, vertical studs should be set at maximum 400 mm centers. For DeltaBoard 20 mm thick and above, stud centers should be set at maximum 600 mm centers. Board fixings should be positioned at maximum 300 mm centers on vertical stud framework and intermediate noggins. For example, approximately 15 fixings will be required to fix a 1200 mm by 600 mm DeltaBoard onto stud framework set at 300 mm centers, while only 12 fixings would be required to fix onto stud framework set at 400 mm centers. Prior to applying tiles, it is important that all joints, penetrations and fixings are bridged using a suitable joint bridging tape. The type of tape used will depend on the end-use requirements.